Good morning, everybody. This is Psalm 16, Miktam of David. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, Thou art my Lord. My goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance, and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life, in thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. So how's everyone doing this morning? It is September the 13th, 2021. It is exactly 6 a.m. Sorry, 6:01. I had to wake up early because I got to do some overtime. Mandatory overtime. Mandatory overtime for a job that I don't even know if I'm going to have. I have to laugh at that. I really do have to laugh at that. Uh, let's talk about the verse before we go on. Um, Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. How much more do you have to say other than that? Father, forgive preserve me, Father, please. Because in you do I put my trust. I cannot put my trust in this world anymore. Where was the one? Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. And you see this so much in the Bible. And I say this to a lot of people, and a lot of people just they kind of either shuffle it off or they just don't think it's a real thing. But there are people in this world that still drink blood to other gods. There are people in this world that still sacrifice not only children but humans, period, animals, different animals, and then drink their blood. It's been a thing. It's always been a thing. When I was a teenager, when I was a kid, we used to hear about it all the time. And everybody says, "Oh, that's just silly talk. That's just people making up stuff and all this and that." But it's been around for years. It's been carved into rocks that have been around for 1,000 years. It's been put into books that have been around for thousands of years. It's and it's not only just in Christianity. It's in other, not even religions, but cultures where they talk about sacrificing people to gods. There's been a lot where they talk about drinking the blood. It's where the tales of vampires come from. If you want to know how the world really works, you have to go back and study this stuff. Study not just the Bible, but other books, other other cultures. Get to really understand it, and then realize that the Bible is the one book that talks against the rest of it. I actually heard a really great quote today from somebody on Twitter. Said that if the Bible was written by men, then why does it constantly go against the wishes of men? Because the wishes of men are to have power, to have money, to have greed, to have, lust, to have all this stuff. Why is it that this book goes against it constantly? Everything in this world that is evil, the Bible goes against. So why, if it were supposedly written by men, why does the Bible constantly go against that? So it's you have to search this stuff out. The other quote, my favorite quote, the one quote that has stuck with me through this whole experience, has always been, it is uh, the glory of God to hide a thing. It is the honor of kings to search a thing out. Is that the Father will hide it on purpose because he does not want evil men. He doesn't not want any random Joe Schmo evil person trying to find this. He wants the kings. He wants the people that are willing to honor themselves to find this, to hunt it out. And I know I have said before that I didn't understand a word of this Bible until he opened my eyes. Until I asked him for wisdom and knowledge to be able to understand it. And once I did, it was a completely different book. And it still is a completely different book. And every single time I read this, I find something new. I find something different. I find something I say, wow, that's been sitting there this whole time and I never knew that it was there. You have to look this stuff out. You have to be willing to take everything that you've ever been taught in your entire life and understand first that it's all a lie. You have to start fresh. There was another person on Twitter that was I don't know if she was talking about I don't know if she was talking about the current sickness that's running across the world, or something else. I don't remember what it was. And I said, you have to start fresh. Once you start fresh completely, you have to understand everything you've ever been taught is a lie. Once you start fresh, the entire world changes. That's what we have to do. We have to start fresh. Which coincides with another thing I remember hearing before. Somebody was saying that it might have been the Watchmen. I don't remember. Uh, but somebody was saying that he was having a dream where he was trying to get down through a pathway in a mountain. Very, very narrow pathway. Could not fit through at all. And it turned out, I think, now I could be getting this wrong, I think his son had the same dream, and his son was only like 10 years old. And his son was having the same dream, and his son had it was either his son had it or he had it, and his son was in the dream. But it was that his son was saying that he could fit through the narrow path because he was small, but his father couldn't. And I guess he was either talking to his son about it, and he came to the conclusion, or he came to the understanding that that's what it means to come to God as if you were a child. Is that you have to start fresh. You have to start new. You have to slough off the lies of our fathers and to be able to come to him with not only a clean spirit but a clean mind, willing to understand that everything is not as it is that there's something bigger and better than just this world, this lie that we've been given. If that makes any sense. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand, and I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also, I did this the first time. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Exactly. Beautiful thing. Which is probably what I needed to hear today, because I am about ready to log into work here in about I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to log in 50 minutes or if I want to log in 30 minutes. I don't know. I got to try to fit 5 hours overtime in 4 days, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do. But I need hope today, because I have to turn on this computer from my house because I work from home. I have to turn on this computer, and I have to hope that the first email that I get doesn't say something like, you have to take a mandatory injection in order to keep working here. Because as most people know, Thursday, the I don't even want to call him a president. He's not the tyrant in charge. Made a mandate, which I still don't think they're legal. There's a lot of people that have said they're not legal. Made a mandate that every company that has more than 100 employees has to say that people have to have the shot to be able to work there. No, no, flat out no. That's absurd. I find it amazing that people still don't seem to get it, and people are applauding it, and of course we know why. Is the unrighteous shall be given a lie because they choose to live in their unrighteousness. We know why. We know why people are in love with these mandates and with what's going on. We know why evil is abounding so much right now. But I'm not taking it. And if I have to find a new job, so be it. I find it absurd. They tell me that I have to take it, then I will require four things from my job in order to take it. To keep my job, I will require four things from my job. First thing I'm going to need is I'm going to actually need documentation for them to tell me that an asset to the company, which I have been told by at least three of my supervisors that I am an asset to this company. I need to be told that they are willing to fire an asset to this company because of some unlawful mandate. That's the first thing I need. I need it in writing that they are willing to do that. The second thing I need is I need to know that if I do take it, if I do take this injection, that my company will be liable. Because we already know that the people that make the injections, they're not liable. I need to know that my company, who is forcing me to take it, is going to be liable for me if anything happens to me. If I have any problems with it whatsoever, I have to know that they are going to be liable and they are going to pay for any damages because they are forcing it on me. That's only number two. That's only number two. The third thing I need, and this is where it starts stepping up big time. The third thing I need is I need written documentation that my job, that my employers understand what the Nuremberg Code is and that they are willing to go against it. It doesn't matter if they follow it. I just want to know that they know what it is and that they are willing to go against it. It doesn't matter if they've ever signed on that they were going to follow it or not. I want them to know what it is, and I want them to sign off that they are willing to go against something that even says what the Nuremberg Code is. That's number three. I mean, that's the heavy one right there. The fourth one is I just need proof. if we can get past 1, 2, 3, and 4, if we can get past that, yes, they are willing to fire me, and if we can get past, what was the second one? Man, my brain is not working today. If we can get past, if we can get past they're willing to fire an asset, if we can get past that they are, what was the second one? Oh my god, my brain just completely just stopped working. It just completely froze. Oh, that they were going to be liable. Holy crap! Too early. It's too early in the morning, and I'm fuzzy right now. Our allergies. It's we both have autumn allergies, and not only that, but since we've been packing and moving, the dust in this house has been kicked up. If you ever talk about the difference between germ theory and uh, what's the best way to the location theory, environment theory. This is a prime example. Is that our environment has completely changed within the past couple weeks, and my wife is completely sick. she is she is just now starting to get it out of her system, and I have been fighting it. I have absolutely been fighting it. It's in my nose, and it's a head cold. It's all it is. It's nothing else. It's a head cold. But I've just been so tired. I've been so tired and so worn out, and my brain has been so foggy. But if we can get past that they're willing to fire an asset, if we can get past, if they are going to be willing to pay for any liabilities, if they are willing to look up what the Nuremberg Code is, and if they are willing to violate that, then I need proof. Beyond any shadow of a doubt, I need them to offer me proof that it's real. I know. You would think the easiest one is in the end, but I need proof. I need proof that whenever they said, we count every death as somebody that died with it, not from it. I need proof that that doesn't mean what I think it means. I need proof that the cases that everybody says are positive or negative. I need proof that those tests that they give everybody aren't as manipulated as the guy that made them, Kerry Mullis, as he says they are. I need proof. I need proof that they've actually isolated this in a lab somewhere. I need proof that they have medical documentation that they have pulled a live virus out of a test subject, and that they have studied it and they know what this is. I need proof that there is a variant at all. I need proof. And if they can't provide, if they can't get past 2 or 3, they're not going to get past 4. So there's, what else do you want? It's the buck stops here. It's just all there is to it. And of course, when they do fire me, if they do, they're going to have to fire me. I'm not going to quit, uh, because I am not going to bow down to any of these orders. If they do fire me, they better lawyer up, because I will sue for discrimination. That's just all there is to it. Because this is discriminatory. This is absolutely what it is. Would you do this for somebody with AIDS? Would you do this for somebody with cancer? Would you do this for somebody with hepatitis? Any of them. Pick one. Because I know some people in that building. They got to be running around with something. I've seen some cold sores going on. They got something in there. Seriously though, it's absurd. It's past the point of being absurd. And I know our state is one of the states that has already said that they're not going to mandate it. Unfortunately, our governor is one of those that says, "Yeah, but I think it's right for private companies to be able to do it." He's a tool. Our governor is a tool. This whole experience, we have learned how much of a tool our governor is. So I don't know. I'm really not worried about it. I'm not scared about it. Today's gonna be interesting no matter what. This week is gonna be interesting no matter what. I want them to look me right in the eye and tell me, well, you can't work here. I'll be like, you're going to tell me that I'm an asset. I've been told this by 3 different people at least. Before that, I was told, whenever I was actually working in the building, I was told that from my supervisor that I was his rock. I was his dependable one. You're going to tell me that I'm the one you're going to get rid of? Piss off, man. Piss off with that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go. I don't want to. I don't want to sign in. I might go for another 30 minutes and do something else. I don't know. I'll just take a 30-minute lunch. I'll figure this out. Anyways, I shall talk to you all tomorrow. We'll keep doing some of these. I've been enjoying these little talks. I've been enjoying reading, and I've been enjoying the talks. Can you hear my nose getting all stopped up? I need to blow it, but every time I blow it, it's like my gag reflex hits, so I can't. It sucks. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll tell you what happens tomorrow. We'll see. I got a feeling absolutely nothing will happen, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I love you all. God bless. Take care. We do not live in a we do not live a life of fear. We definitely do not have to submit to the will of this world. That was another thing I saw the other night. Somebody had pointed out how many times the men in the Bible had stood against authority because it went against the wishes of God. That's where you have to be right now. You have to be willing to stand up to it, to say no, especially if it goes against the wishes of the Father. And right now, it goes against the wishes of my Father. So I will say no all day, every day. We are not meant to be weak. We are meant to be like lions, willing to stand up for what we believe. Talk to you guys later.